Queensland Computers has a really proud history with a regional school in Queensland. When Queensland Computers first engaged with this school, a lot of the students were disengaged from the curriculum, they were disengaged with their classes. The technology that was being used in the school was often ending up damaged. So working with the teachers and the leadership at that school, the decision was made to implement the use of iPad technology, which meant that students would have a hands-on device that was lightweight. It could be supported with some really simple cases that were going to make, the chance of damage less problematic for the students. It also meant that the apps and programs that the students were going to need and require were already on the devices. And then they went about supporting the teachers to know how to actually implement those programs with the students as well. What we found happened in that school when they ran that trial program was that the engagement from the students was much better, the breakages were much less, and the positive outcomes for the students were amazing. I've recently become engaged with the school again in looking at what their next iteration is going to be. So the first thing we did was sit down and use a program which is called Planning Essentials, where we sat down and reflected on what was really working well for the school, what were their successes, what were they really happy about. And then we had a look at what their vision was, where did they want to go next? And throughout that process, what we discovered was that they really wanted to become an Apple Distinguished School. And the reason for that wasn't for the notoriety, it was because they wanted to make sure that they had the best kind of outcomes for their students, which meant making sure that they were supporting their teachers to learn the best skills that they had. As part of that program, they then decided to roll out a program for their teachers to learn how to become Apple teachers. So they had some incentives put aside for teachers to be able to develop in that place. If you're a leader in a school and you are looking for a simple, sustainable solution to help change the outcomes for the students at your school, then reach out to us at Queensland Computers because we can really support you to guide you on that journey.